Okay, this is for the guys with who are interested in buying the 1935 Ford. It's all steel fenders, steel body. To begin with, you're going to need the patch panels for this car because there is body filler. There's body filler in down here, so you're going to need the lower front cowl patch panels on both sides, and you're going to need the lower door panels because there's body filler in here. I'm going to give you the patch panels. I have patch panels for both sides. It goes right down there, and I have for just the outsides of the doors. You will need to do the bottom and the inner part of the doors too. Also, you're going to need the quarter panels up to that here on both sides. They're pretty good, but there is a little body filler back in here too. And there might also be a little body filler here in the rear fender. I see like a little pinhole right there. And also the car is going to need a tail pan. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay, here's the close-up of the lower cowl. So you're going to need the lower cowl patch panel. You're going to need the lower door panel. And then you're going to need the lower quarter panel, rear quarter panel. See, there is like a pinhole right here, and it looks like there's some body filler right in this area, but nothing really major. You got some scuff marks, and then you have like a little dimple right here. Somebody must have pulled on it. And now for the tail pan. Here's the tail pan. This is just an electric outlet for the battery charger that I stick out of there. So the tail pan normally came down from here, and it came down to the bottom. So they make a full tail pan for this car. Here's the other side of the tail pan. The patch panel actually comes up here and goes straight across. Has the beauty lines in it, and to fix that up good. Here's the rear fender. Rear left fender looks good. Looks good. Coming down here. And in here, there's probably body filler in here. This will probably need to be redone. Back here to the quarter panel, you'll install the patch panel. And this is the driver's door. As you can see, here's a close-up of the body work that they did. This is done like at least 40, 50 years ago. So there's heavy body filler, the door's rusted out, the bottom of the door is rusted out, and probably a little bit of the inner door is rusted out. But I have the outer patch panel for this. And again, here's the lower cowl on the driver's side. You're going to need the patch panel for that. You can see it's cracking right there. It's cracking right here. Then this is the work that I did when I made the doors, reversed the door hinges. And I just filled it in with a piece of steel. Same for up here. This is just a piece of steel filled in where the old door hinge went. Just some bare steel. So the front fenders are pretty good, but there is body filler. I'll show you. Right here, there's some body filler. You can see it actually cracked. Otherwise, it's pretty good. That looks good. That looks good. On this side, down here, it looks like it's been worked on, like hammered in and out. But otherwise, this looks good. It's steel. As you go around, I never fit the hood perfectly. This is just a hole for the antenna, because right now I have the antenna on the inside of the car. Here is the cowl vent. That works fine. Coming up to the car, got a little stress cracks around there. Just around the hood, nothing major. Then you have the Greyhound. The grill's still good, it's pretty straight. The stainless trim on it's pretty good. You have the two horns. You have the original headlights with the original lens. The turn signal is inside. Then you have the stainless trim on the sides of the hood. And then again here, this is where the door hinges were shaved off and filled in. This is where the bottom of the door hinge was shaved off and filled in. Door handles, though, were left in the original position. Look at the top. For the top, still has the original rubber roof or vinyl insert there. Rear window rolls down, no problem. The trunk lid or the rumble seat lid is fine. It's got a little paint chipping in here. Again, this is probably like a brushed on paint job from 50 years ago. There's some paint chips, otherwise this is rock solid. You have the original spare tire carrier with an original wheel. You have one little dent right here that never got punched out. Otherwise, steel's fine. Up here you got a little paint peeling, but it's solid. I'm going to take the video camera and I'm going to go underneath the car and take some videos of underneath the car. Just note, it has a brand new firewall. It's a Bitchin big block steel firewall. It also has the Bitchin floor kit. So there's a new floor from the firewall to the front of the rumble seat. So you'll see that. The frame was sandblasted and painted off with the body off. So you'll see that things are still painted black. There's really no rust down there. This is the original Bob Drake patch panel. It's got the curve built into it and everything. It's welded in. It'll be good to go.